of all, let me say good morning to members in the media. I've called this press conference to address two issues. The first issue is the collection of garbage. My understanding is that the minister did issue a press statement yesterday to say that overtime was offered to the workers last week, Thursday and Friday, and the workers refused to work overtime last week, Thursday and Friday. But I think the public needs to understand exactly why the workers refused to work overtime last week, Thursday and Friday. We would know that cop match falls every year on Thursday and Friday, and the build-up of garbage over that public holiday as well as that weekend is very excessive. So the workers were wondering why there was no overtime offered to them on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. Why did they wait till Thursday and Friday to offer them overtime? My understanding is that they had approved overtime from July 1st to August 2nd. So the overtime had expired, I guess, for that month on the Saturday. So I guess they had to go and get permission in order for them to work overtime Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I guess it took them 3 days to get it all authorized. And by that time, the workers said, you know what? This is now Thursday, Friday, it's the weekend, so they weren't interested. My understanding is they worked yesterday evening, and they'll probably work this evening making sure that the trash is cleared up. So it was no disrespect to the minister, it was no disrespect to the country. They just felt the timing of it could have been a whole lot better as relates to them being offered the overtime right after cup match, and they was ready to work Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of that week. Yes. Well, what I would say to you, I was in a meeting last week Friday, and not that the trucks are too small. I think that the bigger trucks that we had years ago carried 5 tons of garbage. I think the newer ones carry 3 tons of garbage. So we do recognize that they do have a smaller capacity. Once again, we have a situation wherein I'm not saying that my members or whatever union dealing with our members have all the answers, but certainly if you're going to look at try to improve upon garbage collection, that you will certainly want to include the mechanics, include the guy that drives the truck to see exactly how things are going to work, because we sit up at the top. I'm saying management sits at the top and make these decisions without involving everybody that's going to have to do the job from day to day, and the people that's actually going to have to fix the truck when it breaks down. I think of recent, they've just recently included the mechanics taking them overseas when they're buying these trucks or whatever. But I don't know why they bought smaller trucks. Maybe you can ask I don't know whether it was done. I think it was done under the previous government. So you'd have to ask the ministry exactly why they decided to go with the smaller trucks as opposed to the regular ones that we have, which was 5 ton.
But even though they were bought under the last administration,
right.
It was known right from the start that they had a smaller capacity. Yeah. And so again, it's another case of, okay, what the situation, it's not as if this situation is suddenly sprung on.
Right.
You know that cut match is coming up. You know that you've got trucks that carry a smaller capacity. So you've got should have been planning 6 months ago, okay, what are we going to, because if you remember there were complaints at Christmas time as well about, because of the short working week, there was a backlog of garbage.
Yeah, but I want to...
The government not learned its lesson from Christmas and from...
I don't think it's just a matter of the government learning its lesson. I think that what the public has to appreciate is that most of the vehicles, the trash trucks, are up in age, right? I would say at least half the fleet is over 10 years old, right? My understanding is those trucks probably need to be replaced every 7 to 10 years. The challenge that we continue to have is that we have 12 zones where we have to pick up 12 zones in the east, 12 zones in the west. And because of the breakdowns of trucks, at any given time, sometimes we only got 6 or 7 vehicles working, right? Like I said to you a few minutes ago, I was in a meeting on Friday where we finally got the fleet back up to 12, and they'll probably get, my understanding is supposed to get another truck tomorrow, so they're going to be to 13. So they'll be able to have 12 trucks go out and have one sprint left. So if one truck breaks down, they're able to get right back to 12. We've been hearing from the workers over there that for many years the trucks, they've had like 6 or 8 trucks where they've been doing all the work of 6 or 8 trucks. And that's been going on for at least about the better part of 3 to 4 years now. So they've been doing what they can to make sure that, but your point is valid. I think everybody should learn a lesson from, when something happens to you on the first time or the second time, you have to make sure it's not going to happen the third and fourth time. And I think we should learn from those mistakes.
Mr.
Well,
Overtime is overtime, of course.
well, yeah, it is. But if you look at it, let's look at it this way. You know, people have a long week, and Fridays they want to go and relax. They want to just go and unwind. And they're saying we had 3 other days where we could have picked up the trash in overtime, but now you want to put it on me while we've now got it approved, and we now want you to work Thursday and Friday. And the guys are saying, well, I don't think that's fair to me, because cup match finished on Friday. We had the weekend after that, and you should have offered the overtime Monday to. Now, if the workers would have choose not to work Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, Mr. Well, I take your point. But you know, remember now, the workers also have to. We also have to have a bit of, a bit of consideration for them. You know, they got families. They want to be able to enjoy the weekends and whatever have you. So, and we also want to make sure the island's safe as far as health and safety, that the trash is not out there for any undue period of time, and recognizing that we've had the trash out there for longer periods before. So this is a much shorter period than we're able to get the island cleaned up, and I'm hoping that the public appreciates that.